So I want to quickly make sardine. You remember this fish yesterday? I'm going to take some of it and debone it so that you can make your own healthy sardine without depending on Titus. The Titus sardine container, because it has too much sodium. And remember that one of the things you want to do now is control your sodium. So I'm removing the bones, which is what you're seeing me do now. I don't need a lot. I'm just making just small. And this is one smart way you can make your own sardine by yourself at home. This you can use for breakfast. So you see, I have my fish deboned. This is my fish deboned. I cover back. I'm going to put this one back to the freezer. So I have pepper here, I have onion, I have tomatoes, and that's just all I need. I don't need a lot. So I'm going to show you next on the fry pan. Okay, so here's my pan. I'm going to put the tomatoes, the pepper, and the onion. Like I said before, I don't really need a lot. I think I need a little bit of tomatoes. So, just stir, stir. You put some of the spices that you need. This is my mixed spices, which I'm still going to take you inside of the oven. Here's my fish, my deboned fish. I'm trying to make my own sardine out of it. You can see. What I'm doing is to break the fish into little parts. So with this, you don't need to really buy sardine in the market. You can make yours at home. run away from increasing your sodium unnecessarily. Here is my oil quantity. If you feel like you need more, you just put a little. I'm good. My oil, I cannot tell it really lasts a lot for me because I don't use it so much. So you should also learn to control your oil quantity in the cooking process. Now I'm going to put a little bit of my carrot mix, green pepper mix, cabbage mix. That's what I have here. So I used the lemon to dry it, and that's why it turns to this color. So now I'm going to put a little bit of salt. Listen, if you are going through the cleanse period, you don't need to put salt. But if you don't mind, you can use your salt. This program is not for the cleanse, so it doesn't matter. This program is mainly to teach you how to make your food healthier. You saw my quantity of salt, I'm good. I'm good. You just need a little salt, just a little. And here it is. It's ready. Very ready. Very ready. Homemade sardine. So that's it. I'm going to turn off the video now. I decided to make homemade sardine for my students in the Cook to Heal program. So I showed them how to make homemade sardine so that they don't have to buy Titus because of the high sodium in it. And I'm going to use this to make sandwich. So I want to quickly show you this parma. My mom got it for me so that whenever I can make my own mayonnaise, I can use it. But I want you to see something that is very strategic. The sodium is 0.5 grams, which means it's not even much. Okay, so I'm just going to use little as a spread for the bread. Of course, we're going to make ours inside the program, but we need to move on with this part. And I'm going to take one of the bread slices. It's been in the freezer, so that's why it's like this. So I'll go in. Take a bit more. Going with it. And then take a little of the sardine. And now you can see what I'm doing. Going with it. And then, so I have washed cabbages. And I'm going to take one of the washed cabbages. I'll fold. Cover. Looking for voila, and you can have your healthy sandwich at home. You're looking for a plate, put it in. It's okay. So you can make this for your kids. If you're already hypertensive, you need to start taking precaution. I think I have to put this first because I prefer that it takes the sardine. And you cover. Voila! So you have your homemade wraps. Here is the homemade wrap. Homemade sandwich. You have your sandwich at home and you can eat. So I'm going to wrap up, clean up, pack all of this. I just wanted to show you that. So I just taught how to make your own homemade sandwich. And I made this. I'm going to pack it for breakfast inside of the freezer because all of us have eaten dinner. We don't need it. But this is it. Homemade sandwich.